Hello, this is Mr. Tim Check's class, and we're going to do something a little bit different right now. So the whole point of um going to a school like Parkway West CTC Career Technology Center is so that you're working towards your career. So what we're going to do today is kind of look at how to write a resume. And so let's see here. Looking at this sample resume, um, I just got this off of um, resume template. I like the look of it. It's not too busy. It's not too you know crazy with fonts or graphics or anything like this. The only thing that you could add to this maybe is a picture up in this left or right hand corner. But other than that, I like the look of this. It's very clear because when you get a lot of applicants for a job, and the only thing that they have that's a representation of you is this resume, and so it has to look professional and well thought out, and someone took a lot of time and making sure everything's clean and has the best representation of themselves as possible. Um, so obviously you want to put your name up top. All right, so they know who this is. All right, I kind of like that this is nice, big, bold. Okay, this is who this is. Always contact information up top first. Your personal phone number, your personal email. Now I'll say with the whole email thing, it has to be a professional email. It can't be, Charizard, um, some kind of weird number. Okay, it's usually your first and last name at gmail.com or something like that. That's what you want. You don't want some kind of like long crazy email address that's not appropriate. Obviously, if it's inappropriate, you wouldn't want to put that either. So something that's basic is your kind of email that you want. You want to put your full home address as well. So that's like kind of all your contacts there. Okay, your summary objective is pretty much in a paragraph form, not too lengthy, 2 to 3 sentences. That is just kind of summarizing everything that is down here. Your education, where you're at life, as far as your education. Are you still in school? When did you graduate? What kind of skills you have? What kind of job experience have you had? You don't usually want to put like any kind of accomplishments in there or your references, but you just kind of want to like focus on these 3 areas: your education, what you can do, and some of your latest work experience in this summary here. And then the last thing that you want to put in your summary is what you're looking for. What kind of job are you looking for? For us carpenters students, we're looking for an entry-level apprenticeship position, and that's what they would put. That would be kind of their last sentence that they would put. For education, you want to put your high school or where if you went to college, you want to put that there. For my students, they put their high school and they put Parkway West CTC, so they're kind of attending 2 schools right now. If you did any other kind of education, you'd want to put that there as well. As far as skills, you want to list about I like it says 6 to 8 skills, specific, concise skills, such as framing walls, all right, wall layout, roof framing, drywall installation, drywall finishing, shingle installation. That would be like specific skills that you can do. You wouldn't want to put something that says the skill as for skills works hard. That's not a specific skill. Or something as broad as can cut wood. All right, something specific that you can do. Use experience in using miter saw, table saw, circular saw. Those are the kind of skills that we're looking for, specific skills that you can do. Now, you never want to put anything that you are not comfortable doing. If you don't know how to lay out stairs, don't put that on there, because if you put stair layout, and then you're on the job site and they expect you to go lay out these stairs, that's going to be a problem. Work experience, you just kind of list the top one is the experience that you have, your current position, that the latest thing, the present thing that your job is, and then everything listed below there, however many jobs you had is, the past, descending in order. So if you don't have any work experience, you can just say, I am looking for my first opportunity in the carpentry field. And that's fine, especially, if you're still in high school or anything like that. But it's important, like once you're about 16 years old, you need to get some work experience doing something. Employers like to see that you were able to show up to a job on time, do your job for an extended amount of time. That is just what employers like to see, and it'd be great if you could have any kind of job, even if it's a local grocery store or whatever, what have you, as you're working towards your career in construction. Obviously, if you have an opportunity once you become like 16, 17, you can get into the construction field, and even as a laborer, that'd be fantastic to put on your resume. Certifications, licenses, and accomplishments. This is a broad area where you can kind of just showcase anything that you have accomplished while in school. Director's list, honor roll. Are you involved in sports? Did you get any honors while you were in sports? It just shows that you have ambition and that you can that you have kind of a drive to do other things. Licenses, CPR, maybe you're a lifeguard, anything like that. That is all where you put in that section. That kind of like highlights, your educational career so far and where you're at. So getting involved in things definitely can pad out your resume so you can kind of showcase your skills a little bit better on this piece of paper and show that you're a driven individual worthy of employment. And then for your references, you usually need 3 references on your resume. Now, these references cannot be family members. They are people that you have worked for, a boss, a supervisor, a teacher, maybe. Like I'm definitely on the references for my students. But you want to make sure that it's not all from the same school or all from the same place. A coach would be good. Anybody that is in charge of you, no family members or anything like that. Obviously, you wouldn't want to pick someone that you did not have a good experience with, because they're probably not going to say something nice about your working, or they might, usually people won't say anything negative at all, but they just won't say anything. Like, they'll just say, yes, they worked for me, and that is it. If you did not have a good experience there, although you never know what people would say. So if you work someplace and you didn't leave on a good note, don't put them as a reference. That wouldn't be good. Only people that's going to say good things about you. No family members. They can't have the same name or anything like that. So this is pretty much a general overview. You want to make sure that everything is spelled correctly. All the grammatical errors are good. Have someone read it over to make sure it's definitely a good resume. And that's really what we're looking for as far as a well thought out quality resume that will promote you in finding employment.